Hello, Isaac, and welcome to my deck tech. This is the Cube. This is a 5-mana EMRAKUL deck. So this deck is actually constructed in genius fashion by a genius person. You'll read EMRAKUL here costs 1 less for each card type among cards in your graveyard. Now, we're going to go through this real quick. If we look at the creatures in this deck, there's a good amount. There's like 6 creatures, if I recall correctly. If it loads. There we go. Yeah, okay, so there's 5 non-EMRAKUL creatures. I was up 1. I was running Rafine's Informant over Kaito, but I'm feeling Kaito more. I might actually cut Kaito for a Thraben Inspector. I think that's correct. Because I do think I want that curve better. So, we have a lot of creatures, but here's where it gets genius. Okay, artifacts. What artifacts do we have? We have Mishra's Bauble, Key to the Archive, and Phyrexian Fleshgorger. What enchantments do we have? We have the Modern Age and Wedding Announcement. Genius. Instants. We got 2 instants. We have Settle the Wreckage. Minotaur. Or we have 3 instances. We have lots of instants, actually. We have 2 sorceries, is what I meant to say. If you look at the instants, we have a boatload. This is important. We want to have an instant in the yard. We have 2 sorceries. We have Hard Evidence and Chart a Course. That's why we're running Chart a Course, even though it's not a very good card in this deck. It can be pretty strong, and we need the sorcery. We're running 1 Battle, which is genius. Planeswalkers, I think right now we're on 5, but we're going to get on to 4. Oh, the other sorcery we're running Hard Evidence, Chart a Course, and Unburial Rites. Unburial Rites is adorable. It can get an EMRAKUL if I pitched it. It can get a Fleshgorger, which is also adorable. I'm going to put in the Thraben Inspector. The other genius part of this deck, absolutely cracked. A lot of micro synergies. Okay, if we look at all the cards that can discard, we're not like a discard deck. We're not a reanimated deck, but we want to get things in the graveyard for EMRAKUL. Bada bing, bada bam. That's a lot of discard cards. Guess what? It gets better. Unburial Rites wants to be discarded. And Takenuma says discard. We also have 2 more lands. That cycle, it keeps freezing up. I don't know why. So we want discard. We want to play Magic. It's a perfect deck. It's flawless. There's never been a better deck. Other huge thing about this deck, Serra Paragon. Serra Paragon's insane. Lets us play a single card with mana value 3 or less, and then when it leaves the battlefield, it gets exiled and we gain 2 life from our graveyard every turn. You're always going to be able to land drop off this if you want in this deck. And the low drops are very good. Mishra's Bauble is insane on 4 with this. You just get to draw another card, gain 2 life. Thraben Inspector I think is going to be pretty strong. And then we have a lot of good permanents here. We have Rona in the Modern Age, and then Invasion of New Phyrexia works, where you can cast it for like X equals 8 and it's still a 2 mana thing. Yeah, that's the deck. Key to the Archive is another cool card. It does kind of just whatever we want and lets us play EMRAKUL. I have only cast EMRAKUL once. When you don't play EMRAKUL, it just runs kind of like a standard value list, as per tempo, which is good. Which kind of makes me want to put in Kaito, but I'm not attacking on turn 3 very often. And Kaito for one thing, like I'd rather have Thraben Inspector. Okay. This hand is not very good, but we have Inquisition of Kozilek, so his hand's not going to be good either. If we draw a blue land, we're set. If we draw a white land, Wedding Announcement's really strong off of the Inquisition once he's slow. I think we keep this because of the Inquisition. Inquisition of Kozilek is like pretty close to Thoughtseize on turn 1. It's like one of the stronger cards you can play on 1. Okay, he has Seasoned Pyromancer, Liliana, and Lightning Strike. Might be the Lightning Strike here, actually. No, Liliana beats Rona, but I might just never play Rona. No, I think Liliana's the big priority. I'm not getting rid of Seasoned Pyromancer because he doesn't have the second mountain yet. But he's also... See, now he's kind of stuck. Neither of us have things to do until we draw a good card. Okay. We'll look at his top card. Swamp, that's pretty good news for us. He's going to get to Noxious Gearhulk eventually, but I don't really care. What's he going to do? No 2-drops? No Blood Tithe Harvester, that would suck. No Blood Tithe Harvester, very good. Unburial Rites, making me wish that I left his Liliana there. This hand is probably the weakest hand I've had so far with this deck. I don't regret my keep, because like value's still there. But man, this could be going better. Really want a blue land so I can hit my probably gonna just get my Modern Age going since he's still sitting on removal. Okay, perfect. So we want to attack here. It's possible that he strikes it. No, okay. He doesn't strike it. The argument for striking it is that he doesn't want me to get cards off my Modern Age. I think we just... Or off my Wedding Announcement, rather. We just get Modern Age rolling here. We don't give him a Lightning Strike target. Unbarrow rates to the discard. Actually isn't discarding a card. Fatal Push is kind of awkward this late, because I don't have a ton of ways to become revolting. The Modern Age will let me revolt main phase in turn, as will my tokens dying if he wants to stop my attack. He could kill my token main phase. Ooh, he reveals himself to be Mardu. I wonder what he's in white for. Like, Elish Norn is good, but it's not a reason to go white. Draw a discard. Ottawa is pretty strong. Ooh, Champion of Wits. That's nice. I'm kind of wanting to discard Settle the Wreckage, because it feels slow. Champion of Wits could be the discard, right? Because then you just get it back with Unbarrow rights. I want to keep Ottawara, because, like, that's interaction, plus it can save something. Yeah, I think I discard this here, the Settle, because I don't think that I'm going to be using that for a while. And this turn, what am I doing this turn? Could be Champion. Well, it's probably Swing. Let's see if he gives me the card. Champion of Wits, Rona. And then I want to keep Unbarrow rights. Yeah. Also, getting an instant to the graveyard is kind of nice for EMRAKUL. We're at 3. Land would be cool too, but I can discard that on demand. Okay. So we go to combat. He's gonna give me the card. Wow. That's bold. Yeah, too late now. I'm gonna take the back view. Rona might end up chilling in the hand. What is he waiting for? You always let me loot her first. There's no, like, one black that I'd want to save my champion with. Takanuma. Okay, yeah, that's a mistake. Oh, Junji, that makes me wish that I kept my, my other thing. Okay, so I want to keep Ottawara now. But I'm not going to be allowed to. Right, like, I kind of want to hold Ottawara and then just bounce Junji. What do you transform into? That's nutty. Discard could be Rona here. Could also just, like, not play Ottawara. Discard could be Key. What does Key get? I don't really want anything off of Key that bad. I feel like Hive is the discard. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe the discard is Push. No. No way it's Fatal Push. Alright, it's probably these two. Really want to Rona this turn, though. No, okay, yeah, no, I definitely Rona this turn because she's not going to get removed. So I think it's these, and then I hold Key. Because what he's going to do is Junji. And does Key deal with Genji very well? I mean, not even. Yeah, Key can hit the exile effect. Yeah. Okay. Land is whatever. Probably just gonna run out Genji. Yep. Ooh, that's a huge draw. That's really good. Yeah, it's not swinging with the cave. Ooh. I think I want this in the graveyard so that I can reanimate. And then I think I actually swing here with the second Rona tick. Like, that 2 damage is very relevant, and the card selection is not. What's EMRAKUL at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she costs 8. Yeah, so I don't need to play the land. And I don't need to play it to power up the cave. Which is... I think I have lethal. Alright, he goes up to 14. He's always blocking champion for maximum 6. No, okay, so no lethal because he gains life. That's fine. Mana Tithe is kind of nice to see here. So someone's getting ghost formed. So I can reanimate the prototype. I feel like that's winning. Yeah, I like waiting. I could transform Rona. Maybe it is transform Rona, swing. Hold up Mana Tithe. Right, plus up on the champion. If I swing out here, he blocks, let's say there, takes 8. No, I think I want to wait. No way he blocked it. Yeah. Okay, so now he needs to do something cool, and he needs to not use all of his mana because I can tie them. If champion goes back to my hand, I get more value, get closer to EMRAKUL. I'm just gonna say no there. Might be optimal not to block, let him hit me, but I don't want to get got by a board clear. Like Meat Hook Massacre. Because he could Meat Hook Massacre at 3. Sure, we know about that. I'm happy seeing that somewhere else. Doesn't really work on Rona. Lingering Souls. I could tie them, but... Oh wait, is this lethal if I just tithe here? Well, it's lethal anyways. Okay, so we let it go through. Because this is just lethal. Right? You can block here and here, but he takes 6. Yeah, okay. Synergy with champion and the wedding festivities, that would have drawn 3 and then discarded 2. So yeah, this deck is pretty solid, I would say. Thank you for tuning in for a quick beatdown. We did not get to 5 mana EMRAKUL, but you can see how our EMRAKUL is starting to cost pretty cheap. Like, honestly, 7 mana EMRAKUL, perfectly acceptable card. 8 mana EMRAKUL, I'd cast her. Just goes to show the power of EMRAKUL. Praise be. I hope you enjoyed. Might put in the Revoker for more artifacts. I don't think I need to. Kitty the Archive was a little underwhelming that game. But yeah, there you go. Big plays that game was choosing to discard the Settled Wreckage. That's all about figuring out who's the beatdown. It's me. I'm always the beatdown. Alright, have a good day.